Hi everyone, my name is Beth Dodson. I am co-founder of HomeZada. I am here to talk to you briefly about how HomeZada can benefit a professional organizer and productivity specialist in their business, but also with their clients. So let's talk a little bit first about the value HomeZada can bring to a professional organizer and productivity specialist clients. So I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to reference some notes that I have, so I may look down for a few times, but bear with me. The first thing that happens is professional organizers generally are in our homes reorganizing the items that we have, the contents of our home. They may find that we have duplicate items that they recommend we donate or sell. They may also find that we have items in locations that just don't quite work, so they may want to reorganize those areas of our life so that we use the items in the places that they are designed for. For instance, kitchen utensils in the kitchen, rather than having kitchen utensils maybe somewhere in a laundry room or something like that, because we have no storage in our kitchen. Finding ways to have the items that we have and to use them in the appropriate locations, among many other services that professional organizers offer. So a professional organizer can take a home inventory of all the contents that remain in the home after the organizing has been done and items have been removed. And there's value to that in so many different ways. The first value by taking a home inventory is that a homeowner is no longer spending excess money on duplicate items. That's the first thing. Many of us, if we can't find an item, we tend to run right out to the store and buy the same one over again. And that is just almost wasteful money. At the same time, we have too many items and we still can't find the items because we just keep piling them on top of other items, which just perpetuates our problems of trying to locate items. So that's first area why a home inventory is really important. It not only saves us money, but it also saves us time. The second thing that a home inventory can do is, in case of a situation that involves a natural disaster, a fire inside our home from some faulty, wonky type of wiring or what have you, or some other situation where we need to submit a claim to our insurance agent, by having a documented home inventory, we can then log in to HomeZada, print the PDF, and send it directly to our insurance agent, and we don't have to stress as much about trying to recall the items that we have in a particular space or in the home due to a hurricane, a wildfire, natural disaster, tornado, or even just a simple grease fire in our kitchen. So that's a second area where there's value when a professional organizer is taking a home inventory for their customers. The third value is taking a home inventory for estate planning. When we take a home inventory, we oftentimes don't think about what's going to happen to the next phase of life, but we do have items in our house that we may want to go or be distributed to specific individuals in the family, to specific institutions because we have an affiliation with that institution, but we want to make sure that those items are being distributed properly. HomeZada can also help track an estate planning PDF that we can then submit to our estate planner, and that's really, really valuable. And our professional organizers can help us do that because they're in the house and they can have a conversation with their customers by offering these types of services. Additionally, when it comes to a home inventory, there are ways to track a home inventory for multiple homes. Some homeowners have vacation homes, second homes for rental properties, and so on and so forth. And by tracking all of the information in each home, we can have different discussions based on different situations. So for instance, a homeowner that may live in Florida but has a mountain home in Colorado may want to leave their ski and snowboard equipment in their Colorado home so that they do not have to transport it via excess luggage on the planes back and forth from Florida to Colorado, because they are going to use it in Colorado. So they can leave it there, open their mobile phone, make sure it's still there because they can have it on documented by their their professional organizer, and they identify with what they have in that home. And therefore they can keep surfboards and outdoor activities and warm weather activity items in their Florida home, so they can differentiate between the two homes with all the information. The other thing that becomes very valuable is if a homeowner has rental property. And home inventory really comes in handy when you're taking photographs, not necessarily of the furnishings or the contents, because a renter may bring in their own contents, but of the condition of the walls, the doors, the trim, the appliances, etc. So if something does break, a different conversation between the homeowner and the renter can take place based on the original documentation of that home inventory of that particular rental property. And that's where professional organizers can come in handy when they are taking home inventories in those cases. So both structural and contents of a home. The third area where an inventory does come in place, I think I'm on maybe the third or fourth, is, let's say some homeowners have storage units. They have storage units, maybe they're storing their children's furniture because someone had to move overseas temporarily, or maybe they're just storing their valuables in a storage unit, or some other family history in a storage unit. Many of our professional organizing customers, they go into those storage units and further take more home inventories and use HomeZada as a system to document that home inventory as another space, because many times when there is items in a storage unit, because it's off-site, we tend to forget about what's in that storage unit, and that becomes very tricky. Another area where taking a home inventory is very important, and it has to do whether it's a space or another building or structure, is even in sheds, barns, those types of structures. They generally have tractors or equipment that is extremely valuable, and identifying that equipment in a space inside the HomeZada inventory is really valuable, and it's something that a professional organizer can assist with. Now, we talked briefly about inventory, but let's also talk about maintenance. Many of these homes, there's a maintenance schedule that may be printed or may be documented, or there may not be one at all. A professional organizer, because they're so skilled at identifying tasks and items and how to manage them, they can actually help track a home maintenance schedule and a calendar for their customers. They can even do it for multiple homes and set it up for their customers so that their customers now have a schedule where they can manage their maintenance for each one of their properties. Super, super easy to be done in HomeZada, simply using the calendar system. And there is 150 different tasks already in HomeZada that you can search and choose from. And then if those don't work, then you can customize your own personal maintenance tasks inside the system. And then the other area that I wanted to talk to you briefly about is documents. So a lot of professional organizers and productivity specialists come into homes and they realize that contents are one thing, paper is another. And in many cases, when it comes to our homes, we tend to have a lot of paper. And whether it's owner's manuals, whether it's real estate documents or property documents, whether it's plans, because maybe you built your house, maybe it's a printed maintenance schedule, maybe it's deeds because you own the house, maybe it's rental contracts. Any of these types of documents are usually scattered all over our homes. And the goal is to centralize those into one location. Another idea that we recommend to our professional organizing community is to take these documents and to establish them inside HomeZada, use HomeZada's search functionality to find these documents, and therefore you have one central location for all the documents about your home, and you can access them anywhere your mobile device or your desktop has Wi-Fi. Super easy. And personally, I do this myself, which is extremely valuable. But all of this streamlines the process for the homeowner in managing their home, which is ultimately what we're all trying to do here, is just streamline that process so that we can make sure that we are saving time and saving money for our clients. Now, when it comes to managing the business and what the impact of HomeZada is to a professional organizer's business, it's a couple things. First of all, if you have existing clients and you want to retain those clients and then you want to also offer them additional services, you can do that through HomeZada by going into the home, identifying a maintenance calendar, identifying paper consolidation and documentation and centralization, and also helping establish a home inventory becomes extremely valuable to your clients. And because you've already built these long-standing relationships and you probably have done some of this work anyway, offering these services to your clients also protects them, gives them peace of mind, and you've already built up a trusting relationship with them. So that increases the revenues for your own business through your existing clients. Another area where this benefits professional organizers and productivity specialist business is offering a new line or new service for net new clients. So if you're interested in going after a net new market and you feel that you need to enhance the already existing services that you offer, HomeZada becomes a handy tool to help you identify, I'm going to create an inventory, a maintenance schedule, a document management plan for my customers about all things home. And HomeZada can help you do that, and you can work with your clients on an ongoing relationship to go through that and manage that process. This is also helpful if your clients have multiple homes. Documenting this information becomes extremely valuable. So when you are trying to build up your business and you are looking to add solutions like HomeZada, you also are differentiating your business and talking up to your clients about the different services that you offer and bringing about a deeper knowledge of the technology that's happening in the world that can assist your clients in becoming more organized, saving time, saving money, and you can build an ongoing relationship with your customer and retain them for a very long time because you have the ability to go in and update your customers' home inventories for all their homes on an annual basis. Because let's face it, we all buy new things. And to update those items is a process, and we want to make sure that we're helping homeowners update the new items that they buy, but avoiding the redundant items that they buy. And so that becomes a really great solution for a professional organizer and a productivity specialist to stay in front of their clients to make sure that they are committed to enhancing their life and their homes, but they're not being redundant with their purchases. So these are all ways that your customers can benefit, but also a professional organizer's business can benefit in the long term to build long-standing, successful customer relationships. If you have any questions on how you would like to do this, please reach out to us. You can leave messages in the comment section. You can also touch base with us at info@homezada.com. And if you want to schedule time where we can do a demo for you, we can do that and show you how to use HomeZada to satisfy these customer needs, both the HomeZada side, but also the HomeZada professional side, which I think is extremely valuable for the likes of home inventory professionals, professional organizers, and productivity specialists. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I know my team really appreciates it. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please, 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 please let us know in the comments. Talk to us at info@homezada.com or chat with us at homezada.com. Have a great day. Happy productivity, happy organizing, and we hope to save everybody time and money.